What is up, Division 2 agents? This is Gamer for Life back with another Division 2 build video. I'm sure you know what type of build this is from the intro, and you saw it gave us some pretty nice heals just standing there and letting the NPCs shoot us. I got this build together for one purpose, as a solo player, and that's for Countdown. Though it could be very useful in the DZ as well as a healer for your team the way I have it set up. Now, in my own personal experience with Countdown, while you do have your tank build type of guys, a lot of the time it's straight up DPS, kill everything that moves type of builds that they run. And that's perfectly fine. But here lately this past week, I've had several teams wipe, especially at the end, because they just don't have the survivability. And when you are a DPS guy and your main concern is to hide behind a cover and pop a medikit so you don't die, that's not good, because all of that DPS means nothing if you're not shooting your gun. So that is where the inspiration came from to create this build. So I'm going to go ahead and show the build now and stop talking about it. But listen, when you see it, let me explain, because it may look like it's all over the place, but for what I'm trying to accomplish, it all works perfectly together. So this is what we've got. No, your eyes are not deceiving you. That is 2 pieces of system corruption. Let's take a look and you'll see where I'm going with this. So the 2 gear set bonuses are plus 15% armor on kill. That's cool if you do happen to get a kill. But the main reason we have these pieces is for the 3-piece bonus, specifically plus 40% disrupt resistance. Yes, this build is fully immune from being disrupted. In playing Countdown, that's definitely one thing I wanted to make sure and have, because being a healer means nothing if you're disrupted. And we know in the beginning with all the hunters are going to disrupt you, and then all the hunters at the end, when it's all that chaos going on, disrupts your team as well. So I wanted to make sure and have complete immunity from that. But you'll see when we get into this build, I still have plenty of healing for me and my team. So the 2 pieces of system corruption holster is a skill tier, plus 11% on the armor expertise, enrolled with 20% repair skills. Knee pads roll with armor, 11% on the expertise, and a 20% repair skills roll. Then the gloves we have are Brazos, and as you can see, again, max armor. So the one thing about this build, while we're 100% immune from disruption, we also have some good armor with it, so that we're not always having to hide behind cover and shoot chems at our guys and healing them like that. But I wanted to make it to where you can run around, because in Countdown we know a lot of the areas are real big, so you're going to be doing a lot of running around, shooting the chems at your guys. So I definitely want to have enough armor to where I'm not going to get completely shredded when I'm running around. So this piece, max armor, hazard protection, plus 20% repair skills. This also has 11% armor for the expertise roll, 2 brand set bonuses, plus 10% skill haste, plus 1 skill tier. Having that extra skill tier is allowing us to put more blue core attributes on this build. Now for our chest piece, is a Murakami chest piece. 2 brand set bonuses gives us plus 20% skill duration, plus 20% repair skills. Core attribute is a skill tier, expertise plus 11% armor, roll with max repair skills, hazard protection, and a 10% disrupt resistance mod. Talent is kinetic momentum. When in combat, each skill generates a stack while active or not on cooldown. Stacks increase your total skill damage by 1% and total skill repair by 2%, up to 15 stacks per skill lost when on cooldown. So this will allow us to get another 30% repair for our skills. So that's cool. Then our mask, we have Out Summit. Again, The same two attributes, just in a different order, plus 20% repair skills, plus 20% skill duration, with the skill tier, plus 11% on the armor expertise, rode with max repair skills, hazard protection, and a 10% disrupt mod as well. Then we have the Ninja Bike Messenger Backpack Exotic. The only way we could get this build together is with this piece, and that is because of the talent Resourceful slots in with any equipped gear set and or brand set item to fulfill a requirement towards unlocking a gear set's bonus. Can unlock bonuses from multiple sets simultaneously. So that is why we have the that's why we have two brand set bonuses unlocked on all three of these, and of course the 3-piece when we only have 2 pieces of system corruption. And this has all 3 core attributes, max weapon damage, armor with the skill tier, 12% for the armor expertise, and the mod is a 20% repair skills mod. Then our skills, see, we have the Reinforcer, Chem Launcher, we have 9 for our ammo, cloud duration 7.7 seconds, ally repairs just under 1.2 million. Repair over time 235,000, PvP ally repair just under 600,000, and 117 over time. These are at skill tier 6, which allows us to have the plus 6 ammo, plus 60% radius, and plus 120% heal. Expertise is at plus 10% duration. Our mods plus 7.5% heal and 1 ammo. Now with our Restore Hive, we have 36 charges, 12.8 range. Healing that we have is 349,000, PvP 213. And of course, tier 6, plus 24 repair charges, plus 120% healing, plus 60% range, 60% drone speed, and 420% health. Mods on this, plus 5% healing, 4 repair charges, and a plus 10% duration. So being at skill tier 6 for both of our skills, we are getting an extra 120% healing. On top of that, all of the repair skill healing we're getting from our gear pieces in our 1 mod, and the 10% that we get from our watch, that's an additional 180% repair skills on this build. Then of course, on top of all of that, we get another 30% from kinetic momentum. And that's not all. We also get another 30% skill repair from our gun, and that's with the talent Reformation. Headshots grant plus 30% skill repair for 15 seconds. So you can see we are getting plenty of healing from this build, and that's headshots grant, not headshot kills. So all you gotta do is just hit them in the head once, 15 seconds, you have that extra 30% skill repair. And the gun is rolled with max assault rifle damage, health damage, and damage to target out of cover. Then the mods that we have on this is it's all accuracy mods. And then your plus 20 rounds for your mag. But if you want to help your team out by putting status effects on enemies, you can do that with the Scorpio, and it still does some pretty decent damage. Now there is some gameplay at the very end. I have gameplay in Countdown, but at the end there's some gameplay when I ran into rogue agents, because I was trying to get some food resources and rogue agents came out at me, and this happened to be the build that I had on. So I'm like, there's no way I'm going to take these rogues out with this build, but we'll see. I actually took them out because, one, the Scorpio did do more damage than I thought it would, but what allowed me to chip away at their armor is they couldn't take me out because of the healing. So that was pretty decent. But anyway, let's take a look and see what the gun does. So the rolls on it has plus 16% weapon damage for the expertise, roll with max shotgun damage, damage to armor, and critical hit damage. In the talent, Septic Shock. Shooting a target applies stacks of venom, which lasts for 10 seconds. Increasing stacks adds more severe debuffs to the target. 1. Poison, 3. Disrupt, 6. Shock, 7. Target takes additional 20% damage from all sources. Stacks no longer increase. Duration of status effects is based on percentage of pellets hit on applying shot. So You're putting status effects on the enemies, and then also once you hit your 7th shot, you're giving your team 20% more damage to that enemy. And that's from all sources, skills, whatever they're using to cause damage on that enemy. So that's another way to help your team out. So let's go ahead and take a look at the specialization. Of course, we're using Technician. Gives us +1 skill tier, 12% damage to drones, skill proxies, and robotics. Armor kit also applies to all friendly skill proxies within 10 meters. Then the hive that you get with it that we're not using. And then this is a big one, especially for PvP. Party members within 5 meters of your deployed and undisrupted skills are immune to shock and disruption. You're already immune to disruption, so you can't get disrupted. Well, now anyone in your team who's within 5 meters of your hive, now they are 100% immune from disruption. Imagine being in a PvP fight and your whole team is immune from being jammed. That would be pretty big. Gain 15% bonus armor while aiming a skill. So that works perfectly for your chem launcher when you're aiming your chem launcher at your teammates to shoot some healing at them. You get that extra 15% bonus armor, plus 50% pulse resistance. And this comes in big again for PvP, because one thing you could do if you want to give up that 20% repair skill mod in PvP, replace it with a 10% pulse resistance mod. Now you're 100% pulse resistant, because you get the 40% pulse resistance from the 3-piece system corruption, the 50% from here. Now that takes away a lot of DPS for anyone running flatline or spotter against you. Again, helping out with your survivability. And then we have the plus 10% skill healing. You want to make sure that's on skill healing and not the skill damage. So yeah, that's the build. I mean, you could call it like a tank healer build. If it's, for me, if it's under 1.5 mil, I don't really call it anything a tank. But for a healing build, I guess it could be classified as a tank healing build. And you actually could get even tankier if you want without losing any of your skills. Let me show you how to do that. So if you wanted to turn one of these skill tiers into another blue and get close to 1.6 million armor, you could do that by turning this pistol into the card pistol. It's the name pistol, and I've got reformation on this, so you'd also get that 30% skill healing for hitting an enemy in the head. And then, like I said, it gives us a skill tier, so that's taking over one of these skill tiers, and you haven't lost anything. You would still have the exact same numbers. So yeah, but like I said, there's always a lot of different ways that you could play builds. I just wanted to throw that out there as well. But that is the build. I know it's more of an off-the-wall type of heal build, but you know, that's what we're all about on this channel. I know it's not going to be for everybody, but it's all good, you know. Just out here giving everybody different type of ideas what you could do with the Ninja Bike, because I've seen a lot of hate from the Ninja Bike, and you know, at the end of the day, backpack talents are extremely important, and a lot of them are super powerful. So I can get the argument behind not wanting to use a Ninja Bike, but you know, again, it gives us a different way to play the game, and a build like this absolutely would not be possible without the Ninja Bike. So that's the one thing I like about the new exotic bag, is it just allows us to make a lot of different type of builds, and that's what I love about it. I mean, I'll be getting back to builds without using a Ninja Bike and all that good stuff, because the Memento is still an absolutely beast mode backpack, and of course some of the other backpack talents on some of these builds. But anyway, I'm gonna stop babbling. That is the build video. Hope you guys liked and enjoyed it. If you're new here and you find any value in any of these videos, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, leaving a like, comment, let us know what you're doing. All of that helps the channel out and is very much appreciated. You know, what we're building here is a toxic free environment, helping each other out to get better at the game, or just play the game, showing different ways to play the game. And that's all we're doing. So I hope everyone is doing good, staying safe out there. And as always, my friends on YouTube, take it easy.
can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass half wish. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone, just wanna break, no. I'm not gonna give in, take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop off fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of left, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'm a piece of that. They can never be me, nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through.